Hey, 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 spiritual superstars. Let's go ahead and begin. I am Nicole. I'm getting our sound bowl ready, and I'm founder of Spiritual Guidance Academy. I can't wait to see what our spiritual guidance is going to be for this week because I've been feeling it, and I'm sure you have been too. So let's take a beautiful deep breath in, raise our vibration, focus on everything that you are manifesting, and let's go. Deep, deep, deep. Let it out. Challenger human. Inhale as deep as you can. Exhale completely out. Letting go of the stress, the doubt. Spiritual superstars, this week, I feel so strongly that we are in for some beautiful, intense, passionate energy that is calling our intimacy, our need for intimacy, our need for release, our need for chastity, uh, being abstinent, and the opposite of that as well. I feel like some people need to have conversations with their children about sex, and I feel like you're gonna need to have that talk about, really specific, virgin, chastity, sexuality. I feel like this is really some young spiritual superstars are going to be coming of age and they're coming into themselves. And I really want to be very clear because I feel like parents and guardians, grandparents, you're going to have that conversation this week. Truly feel that. As far as adults go, I really feel like some of you are tapping into the beauty of being abstinent. I feel like there's more people that are just choosing to be celibate, and I feel like the time that we're coming into is going to really. I just feel like you're receiving so much, and you're going through so much of a transformation within yourself that if you engage someone else at this time, if you let someone else in, you are going to be robbed of what spirit is sending you. Like I feel like you're more I feel like spirit wants us to be married to God right now. I feel like that. I feel like even when you're married, I feel like you've got to come to this understanding of you are going to be there for your spouse in physical and spiritual, all shapes and forms. You're going to be there for each other. But I feel like there's a change in the air that says we've got to be there for God first right now. We've got to be there for our Creator first right now. We've got to be open to hearing from Divine Source right now. And I just feel like you're going to need to have that separation. And I'm talking about masturbation too. I just feel like there's this belt of chastity in the air. So let's just go on ahead and get started with it, okay? Thank you so much, Divine Source. Thank you so much. I feel like many people are on their journey to a higher spiritual connection with Divine Source. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, yep. Can you see that? Oh, the light. Maybe I put it over here. Be a little better. Yeah, I just feel like, our ancestors are talking to us, and spirit is asking us to commune. Um, and I feel like your spirituality is deepening now. And I feel like you're coming into this great awareness. In order for you to really hear the next step that you have to take, please hit that thumbs up button. I'm sorry. Hit that thumbs up button and show me some love. And I feel like you really are tapping into the oneness of God. I feel like you are becoming one with the universe. And anybody that if you're using drugs, this is the time where you really want to challenge your human to not do it. And if you are drinking alcohol, this is just the time that you really want to make sure that you are moderation is key. I really feel that, because I feel like Spirit is calling you to another awakening, but this awakening is going to really bless your 2021, and it really is going to give you these moments of awareness that are challenging the way you're doing life, and most importantly, the way that you plan on doing 2021. So be open to that, okay? Because oh my gosh, I feel like you're manifesting so much greatness, and you're right there. So be aware that if you're hungover, I feel like you're going to know you missed it. And I feel like there's that consequence of, oh my gosh, I know I missed it. Like there's a message in your dream. But if your human is has too much alcohol in her or him and wakes up groggy, and you can't focus on what your dream was, or if it was an out-of-body experience, I feel like you're going to know it. It's going to frustrate you, and you're going to feel like I feel like you're going to beat yourself up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is really intense. It's really deep. Yeah. You got to go through it. This is the week for you to know that when you're invoking the help from our ancestors, when you're calling on our ancestors, you got to have your ancestral altar. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be some elaborate thing, and you certainly don't have to buy ancestral money. I'm one of the, I don't believe in ancestral money. That's just who I am. I don't believe in it. What I do know is that our ancestors want to help us, and they're helping us on the other side, okay? And what you want to put on your ancestral altar is all things that is pure and divine energy. So you want to use, if you've got an ascended loved one, you want to use her candy dish. You want to use something from her armoire. You want to use something from his tackle box. You want to use a family heirloom. And you want to show the utmost veneration, the utmost respect. You want to use water as clean as you can get it. And you want to use a glass if you can. If you can't, don't stress out about it. You want to use nature, a tree branch, a leaf, a plant, soil, grass, rocks. You want to use a feather. You want to use something that is going to speak life into your life through them. Something that says, I respect you. I respect being your legacy. I know you're helping my dreams come true. So when you are putting alcohol on an ancestral altar, I'm of the belief that our ancestors don't need that and they don't want that. I feel like that's us pulling our the memory of and the attachment of human material things and lower level energy into the invocation and the ritual and the appreciation and the veneration and the respect. And I feel like you got to be really careful about that. Does that make sense? Mercury is retrograde, honey, and I'm trying to really convey the messages that I'm seeing and channel them so that you can hear them, so you can receive it. Okay, this is still that unfoldment. Good, thank you so much for saying that makes sense. Please hit that thumbs up button, the like button, and let me know that I can keep coming over with free spiritual guidance, because I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. So when you look at the lotus flower, remember that the release is here. It's not only near, it's here. We are looking at all zeros at the end of this year. All of that means that's God's number. So when you look at whether you call God, the divine source, spirit, the universe, Allah, Jehovah, the Most High, our creator, it's the oneness of God. Unfoldment is releasing from your old self. And that's why I truly believe that when we are wrapping ourselves up and trying to escape and have instant gratification, we are missing the process that Spirit wants us to go through in order to burn away from that old self and that old behavior and that old desire and that old low vibration and that old connection and that old mindset, the old settling, the old staying stuck, all of that, it needs to stay in the past. We are so at the foundation of where we're going. And so just keep that in mind. If you're just tuning in, spirituality, our ancestors, calling us, okay, to have that ritual, to change, to have that ceremonial passage, all right? There's an unfoldment happening. There is that release that's happening. And there has to be a detachment of your old self. For example, if you're the one who gossips, backbiting, talking about people, if you're the one that finds a post or you get a hold of some information and you're the one that calls people and you're the one that texts people and says, you know, I'm so tired of all of this and that, and I just can't stand, and and did you see that? And girl, why does she have that on? And she looked like this, and he looked like that, and I can't stand. If you're that one, you're going to be called to face yourself. If you're the one who thinks that you can please everybody, that you need to please everybody, you're going to be called to face yourself. If you're the one that can do it for everybody, and you can be the leader, and then you've got to step into your next phase, and you're afraid to do that, you're going to be called to do that and courageously do it. And if you're the one that's sleeping around, you're going to be called to be abstinent and celibate right now. And if you're the one that's sleeping with somebody that's not your husband, or you're the one that's sleeping with somebody that's not your wife and they are married, you are going to be called to separate and to look at yourself in the mirror right now. If you're the one who's neglecting their children, their child, and you need to step up to the plate and make some sacrifices so that you stop sacrificing and neglecting your children and your child, you're going to be called to look at yourself right now and own it and be able to break from the old mindset, the old behavior, the old belief, and come on into this passage of wealth and abundance. I feel like our ancestors are calling us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cool breeze. Listen to the breeze. Cool breeze. Listen to the breeze. You are in alignment with me. The winds of time have come to set you free. You're going to feel such a cool breeze. You're going to know intuitively which way to go. You're going to feel the energy tighten. And let me let you get up there so you can see it nice up close and personal. See if I could get that light down a little bit. You've been through so much. And over that rough, ragged mountain, freezing, cold, through that frostbitten forest, those woods, just every time you step, there's that crunch. And the coldness of the silence, where you felt like you were alone, but you weren't alone. And over that, the water, the lake, icy. Any minute you could have fell through. Your feet are worn. You're tired. You've got to keep going because the winds of time are here for you. All of that which you had to go through to get where you are needed to happen. You must look at your strength. You must look at the fact that you are resilient. You are much stronger now. And your ancestors want you to continue because they're birthing their blessings through you. Your blessings are their blessings. You are helping them make their dreams come true through you. It's okay for our ancestors to live vicariously through us because that's our blessing. And you are chosen to do that. When you call on them, I want you to get your myrrh, your frankincense. You're going to be burning your sage. And don't be afraid. If you can't burn your sage, don't be afraid to use your oil. Let me get show you what I use, okay? I only use one brand. I will only ever use this one brand. I love it. I love it, love it, love it because it's so pure. But I use my frankincense, okay? I use my myrrh, all right? And you want to be really careful about the ones that in case you can't spell it, or in case you can't hear me too good, let me show you the name. All right, you're gonna use myrrh. You're gonna use frankincense. Can you see frankincense? You're gonna use clary sage. Okay. And you're gonna use rosemary. Okay. Now, I keep these on my ancestral altar, and you're going to anoint your altar, and you're going to anoint yourself. And if you've got children in the house, anoint them. And if your partner or your spouse lets you do it, do it. If they don't stress out about it. Because what you're going to do, you're anointing your whole space. And you are welcoming our ancestors into your space so they can bless you. When you're anointing their altar, your altar that you have for them, you're going to put your water in your glass. And it doesn't matter what glass it is, just as long as it feels good to you. Because that'll feel good to them. You can use a cup if you need to. Don't stress out about it. Be glad, be grateful, and be proud of yourself that you're doing it. That's what matters. Your intention. Okay? The love that you're putting into the whole process. Remember, this is an incantation. This is your ceremony. Okay? You're showing them so much respect and love, and they love that. They want that. Okay? So you want to focus on breaking from one thing in your past and pulling from where spirit is sending you into your future. For example, you're breaking from having a negative bank account and you're pulling immediately from seeing your bank account with $500, $575, $1,500, $150,000, $1,750,000. You're seeing that all in one step, okay? That's very important. Very important that you're controlling your human all in one step. I'm going to give you the step number 2, but in that instance, again, I want to give you another example. You are chronically sick. You got chronic illnesses. Oh, well, the doctors, your support groups on social media, your pamphlets, and your current circumstances are all telling you you're going to be sick for the rest of your life. Ain't no use in just get over it. Just get used to it. Taking all that medication, the synthetic medication. Oh, no, you're not. That's a lie. And you're going to come right on over here and pull from your future truth. And that's a lie. I am blessed. I am healthy. I am healed. I am well. I am on plant-based lifestyle goodness. I'm not even on synthetic medication. I enjoy yoga. I am healthy. I am wealthy. All in one step. Okay, does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. What's going on, Lorna? How you been, honey? Oh my gosh. Girl, give me some sugar. Mwah. Give me some. Girl. Mwah. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lorna. Lorna been with us since day one, okay? I know many of you have, and I love y'all. And I haven't seen Lorna in so long. Girl, thank you for blessing our channel. She blessed our mission with $9.99. Girl, thank you. How you been? So now, okay, so how to anoint the altar. Michelle, thank you, honey. So while you're doing that, that's step one, okay? So then you're going to take your oils, all right? And you are going to put them in your water. Let me show you. Can I show them? Hold on a minute. I need to see if I can show y'all because I want to show y'all. Hold on a minute. I'm hearing mixed signals, so just hold on a minute. Okay. Okay, show you through your mind, through their mind's eye. Okay, so I can't show you mine, but when you have your glass, you have your cup, you have your water. You want to drop you a little drop. If you're using, honey, if you're using the best essential oils, you only need to use a tiny bit. Okay, I used to use Now brand, and I used to have to be like, it's ridiculous. doTERRA, some of y'all like that brand. It's expensive. I don't like the brand. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't like it. It's very expensive. And it doesn't give you a lot. They don't give you a lot in the bottle, and they just got started. So I just don't. Use what you like to use, but I don't. I don't like those two at all. And watch out for therapeutic grade. There's no such thing. So don't get caught up in commercializing and marketing and all that stuff. People, brands out there will tell you one thing. You get it home and you get a headache because they're putting plastic in their stuff. They're putting all parts of the plant in it when really some of the essential oils, you only want the root or you only want the leaf. You don't want the stem. You don't want the bark. Some essential oils, you do just want the bark. So you got to choose a company that you really love, and I just love mine. I won't ever use another um, brand ever. They're affordable and I like them a lot. So you want to drop it into your cup or your glass, and then you want to show them appreciation. Remember, right now, this week, we're going on our intuition. So when you're focusing on your intuition, you're listening to the silence, okay? You're so welcome, honey. Lauren, I'm glad to hear that you're doing all right. And I'm glad to hear everybody else's too. I always feel like, I just love y'all. That's all. I just love y'all. What's going on, Micah? So the winds of time are ushering in your blessing. We got one more on here. And then remember, when you are representing the lotus flower, that is spirituality. However, it also is the fact that you couldn't go into the next phase unless you got burnt, unless you got a little bit of bruising. You can't get your goal until you're going to fail a couple more times. So your ancestors are here to strengthen you and show you where your next step is. And in order for you to listen this week, you have got to be silent and sit with that energy that scares you and focus on what spirit is telling you, because some of you are getting diagnoses. Some of you have already been diagnosed, and they didn't give you much to go by, not much after that. And it was unfair. And you do deserve more, and you do deserve to get a second, third, and I'm seeing up to seventh opinion. And then I'm seeing the line go from the seventh up, and then it just kind of blossoms into this whole intricate pattern of a flow chart. So I feel like you need to keep going until you get the doctor that tells you what speaks to you right here. Not necessarily what you want to hear, it's what you needed to receive, and you received it in that moment, and you're like, oh, okay, this was the missing link. And then they're the messenger that the Most High sent, and you do what they say, and then it branches off from there. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Remember, the winds of time have come to usher in this beautifully blessed new beginning, and you certainly have a beautifully blessed week ahead of you. So let's go on into our love life. I'm telling y'all right now that some of y'all are seeing that person is not it, and you already know that they're not it, and that spirit is saving you from another disastrous New Year's Eve, another disastrous holiday season, another disastrous beating yourself up and all that stuff. No, that's not the way to go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So just know that spirit is pulling you from that. Ooh, thank you so much. You deserve so much more. Some of you, I see you journaling, and I'm proud of you. Keep journaling, because I see you writing why. Woo! Why you deserve so much more. Thank you so much, Divine Source. Some of you are going back to childhood. I see you jump roping or jumping rope, and I see you skipping hopscotch, and I see some kids at the basketball courts. I see the ice cream trucks. I see you sitting on the stoop. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Some of y'all are sitting outside while there's some arguing going on in the house. Please show me. Okay. Please show me what else. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, I don't feel like this is the time to really speak your truth. I feel like this is the time to really just sit still. Just be in the silence. Because I feel like when the time comes for you to speak your truth, it's going to be, you'll be more confident. Escape comes in when you need to, if you're coupled up, spend quality time together. Spend quality time with your children. Spend quality time with yourself. And just veg out. And just sit there in the silence and talk to yourself and talk to our ancestors and let them help you figure out your next move. Okay? And how to be comfortable with that space. And pamper yourself when escape comes in like that. This is that time. Mercury is retrograde right now. We're at zero, base zero, and entering this beautiful new era. It's just an amazingly blessed time. But remember the intense passion. that's going to be going on right now. And there's just something missing. So the intensity comes when we've got to learn the mistakes from the past. So when you're married, I feel like this is that time to really watch your partner, study them, because I feel like, they're changing. I feel like you're changing, but I feel like Spirit is calling you to study them more so that you two can grow together. That's what I feel. It's very simple in concept, but it's not as always simple when you're doing it. But I feel like Spirit is literally calling you to slow down life because the winds of time have already activated. And so when you study your partners, just for people that are married or coupled up, you're living together, when you study them, you start to really look at them different and appreciate them, faults and all. And I just feel like something's going to click. Just there's a missing puzzle piece there. Okay. I feel like for those that are single, study you, go back and reflect how you did relationship. What was the lesson that you had to learn? Because there's some intensity there. Why are you celibate? Are you celibate? Are you abstinent? Why are you going to be abstinent, or why are you abstinent? Is it by choice? Is it by your circumstances? Do you believe? Do you deserve? What is it that you deserve? What is your thoughts on sexuality? What is your thoughts on being intimate? All of these things matter. And this is when this comes up, this is the stage that you're in. So with that intensity, there's going to be that moment of, okay, before I even show you that, there's that moment of getting over that hump. Okay. So when this is slowing down, this is telling us all to stop for a minute and just breathe. Enjoy the moment with or without your partner. Enjoy your space with the divine and then with your partner, but reflect. And again, spend quality time. Refocus, re strategize, relearn, and look at the ailments within your body. This is a time for couples massage. This is the time for you to be, massaging each other. Let me tell you something. I'm a single woman right now. My kids gave me like a 15-minute head massage and a shoulder massage standing up in the threshold of their door after we said prayers. When I tell you, my poor little 9-year-old, his little hands were like this. He was like, my hands are going to fall off. I didn't tell them to do it. And they kept doing it. And my daughter was saying, "Ma, you got to tell me, did it move? The itch. Did it move?" And I would be like, "Yep, and where'd it move? Where'd it move?" And she would be going to it. I was helping her with her intuition. If I told her that, she would be like, "Ma, why'd you do that?" But she was going right to it. And they just did it. Let your kids do that. Let your partner do that. Your dog, your cat, your fur babies, your skin babies, they're going to be coming up to you to get that loving too. Spend that time, because I feel like something's going to come up where you're going to feel so blessed by that interaction, okay? Don't overthink it. Just let it happen and let you be blessed by it and let them be blessed by it, okay? If you live alone, watch out for those moments of, I got to take care of this, I got to take care of that. When Spirit's just telling you to take care of yourself, take care of you right now. I feel like so strongly about that. Veg out and take care of you right now. It's okay to watch Netflix. It's okay for you to read a book. It's okay for you to just not look at anything and just stare at the wall. I just feel like these messages are going to be coming in so strongly. There's a happy move to a new home or place of employment. Business ownership is on the horizon. It's in the works. This movement is ushering in positive new energy. So for those, my spiritual superstars that got laid off recently, be on the lookout for that. Whether it's your own business, whether it's an opportunity, whether it is a new job, whether it is a new industry, watch out for that. But know this, it's what you desire. It's what you get to paint. You get to decide. Okay, let me make sure you can read that. Okay, got that? It's what you get to choose. What do you want? Not what everybody else wants. It's what you get to do this. You get to love on you. You get to decide what you desire. You gotta see it in order to bring it to pass and really live in that moment. All right? Every battle is not meant to be won, right? You got to have a strategy. You don't have to be right about everything. This is a time where you just let it roll off. Okay. All right. You're right. There's no argument there. When you tell somebody they're right, who's going to argue with that? They're going to tell you you're wrong? No one's going to argue there. So you won. But you don't have to tell them you won. When this comes up in your love life, my divine women, divine feminine, my ladies, my queens, you got a strategy that you're not using. Use it. Pull it out your back pocket. My men, my divine masculine, our kings, you allow somebody to take care of you for a change. All of it is divine time. So things can seem really weird. Spirit is encouraging us to reconnect through prayer, through meditation, grounding, to strengthen our faith this week. Trust that everything will work out the way the most illumined will have for you. But don't settle for less than what you deserve right now. Listen to your soul. Listen intuitively to your instincts right now. And our ancestors are going to be pulling you forward to the next step. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Woods. Beautiful one. Beautiful one. Miss Woods, were you the one that took the picture of me and Queen Mother at that event? Because I saw the I saw the pictures, and I was thinking the other day, who took the pictures of us standing there after my talk? After the one where you were coming up through the to the stage, and I was like, she looks so familiar. And why she got my shirt on? Well, I found the pictures, And I just thought it had to be Miss Woods that took the pictures. So you might not even remember, but I think it was you. And I thank you for it. All right, spiritual superstars, we got our chakras coming up. That's it. I can't wait to see what chakra we're going to be able to vibrate with, because this is a good week. And this is going to trip you out, because a lot of times it's hard to just focus on yourself. It's hard to just say, okay, I'm just going to take a minute and relax. I want to focus on me. What is it that I desire? But here's the reason. Okay, when you look at, let me shoot right back over. Oh, what? We got one more minute until 11:11 Eastern Standard Time. Get ready. Type in your 1111. That's right. Divine Source, thank you so much. Raise it up, raise it up, raise it up, raise it up, raise it up. Listen to the silence. When you see 11:11, and really any time you need answers, however you call our higher power, whether it be God, Allah, Source, Spirit, our Lord and Savior, the Most Illumined, make sure that you are acknowledging your humility. What I say is, Divine Source, please show me my spiritual guidance the way that I can receive it. And sometimes before I even finish that, I've already received it. Sometimes when I'm at a crossroad and I really need my spiritual guidance to show me which way to go, I say, Divine Source, please show me my spiritual guidance the way that I can receive it. And if you show me that I need to do this, and I'll say what this is, and then I'll go right into, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful, thank you so much, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy, I'll do it, I won't look back, and and just be grateful, just pure gratitude. And if you show me that you want me to do that, I'll do it. I won't look back. I'll be so thankful. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I won't hesitate. I won't complain. I won't even think anything else about it. I'll do it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In that moment, Spirit's going to show you, okay, you got to do this or you got to do that. Or when you get up, you're going to hear a message, see something, receive something. It could be the next day. But spiritual superstar, make no mistake about it, you will receive your answer. And remember the promise that you will have made our Creator. Don't ever go against that promise. Don't ever go against it. When you accept that you have just asked for thy will to be done, you are like this, and anything could come in and be right up in here. But you don't even care because you don't want your will to be done, and you are in full faith. So you're feeding faith. When you say that, you are exposed completely to every element, and you feel good about it because you know you are completely covered. You are divinely ordained to receive that which you can't even begin to imagine. You are so blessed and highly favored. So that right there is divine alignment, Miss Woods. Amen. A to the man. So let's go ahead, and anybody that can share what you received just now from 1111, share that, because that's how we grow. What I heard was our ancestors' satisfaction in me. That's a big deal. I want to please our ancestors now more than anything. And what I heard was confirmation. So, what did you hear? If you don't mind sharing that with us. Sometimes it'll take a little bit of practice to receive what it is you have received, and you might feel it, you might hear it, you might taste it, you might smell something, but it will be some type of confirmation that's attached to the feeling, the prayer that you have on your soul. It is not always the prayer that you verbally speak outwardly to. Okay, so keep that in mind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Woo. Let me just show you now. So we got instinct twice, and we also got the great white wolf twice. So this is our higher self. This is our crown chakra, okay? The wolf of white light. To step into the light, we let go of all senses other than our pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides us to the higher ground in the help of our angels. This is a time to be the protector or to be protected. You'll know which role you are in. What did we just say? When you're like this, you are all in. You must be scared to life before you realize this is the way I want to live my life. I want God's will to be done because I don't got the answers. So I just want to follow a path. I just want to follow a blueprint, you know. True, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. True, very true with Invictus. Very true. But when you need to come on in and be the master of that divine path and be the captain following the route that our creator birthed inside of you instinctively, then you are the captain of your soul. You are the master of your fate, your destiny. That's what I believe. And it has worked for me. And it has worked for others because that's what I teach at Spiritual Guidance Academy. There is a guide inside of us. The legend here is, let me let you see this again. Please look at Ms. Woods, what she has shared, and please go on ahead and share. And even if you didn't, you feel like you didn't receive anything, you will. You can say that I didn't hear anything. There's been plenty of times where I didn't hear anything right away. I haven't heard anything for a week sometimes, 2 weeks sometimes. And I just kept doing it. Every time I see Love Me Loving to the point of me setting my alarm. And then I realized, oh my gosh, this is what it was. Sometimes you have to just sit in that silence and listen. Wolf climbs the treacherous rocks, his eyes always fixed on the high ground. During the time he prepared to be a guardian, his master trained him never to turn back. When we look behind, we sap the energy we are to use in the future, his master would say. Wolf's defense is his instinct, and he senses danger. Hence, Wolf journeys on and does not look below for his enemies. He climbs unseen, for only those who seek a spirit guide can see him. Our inspiration is, your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided. Why doubt it? Our personal inquiry is, how can I master letting go and move on? Do I trust my inner guidance? Key ideas to meditate on this week are solitary journey. Spirit lies on the road ahead, led by spirit, following your instinct. Key words to meditate on are instinct, guides, and awakening. Here's our meditation. Imagine a waterfall of light washing down from above. The wolf of white light beckons to you. Go. As he guides you, what do you see? Does he talk to you? He may not. Communication takes on many forms. Is he friendly? Neutral? Do you hear, feel, see his presence? Do you have any innate knowledge about him? If he allows it, look into his eyes. Previously unseen sights may now be revealed to you. Remember, you are spiritually gifted. Remember, you have a journey. You are on this earth for a reason. When you're going through spiritual awakening, that is the moment that Spirit wakes you up to your untapped, unlimited potential. I highly encourage you to get our book, 7 Steps to Master Any Spiritual Awakening. You are undoubtedly in a stage. That book was written the exact same way that I conduct my private coaching client sessions. Please write in that book. Use it. Pull it out. Keep it near you. Gift one of your friends, a family member, a book to explain to them through my words what you're going through, because often you can't explain it, and that's understandable. But don't stop. Honor your intuition. This week, you're going to be called to the next phase of your journey. Whatever suffering, whatever loss, whatever hardship, inner turmoil, and outer pain you've experienced up to this point, you will understand a higher level of why, and you will see the solution. So, as I shared earlier, be okay in the silence. Be okay being celibate. Be okay being abstinent. And be okay spending quality time with our ancestors, divine source, with self. Because I truly believe this week we are receiving some serious messages. Write them down in your journal. Write your dreams down. Don't question them. No matter how weird they may seem, share them in our private community at Facebook Spiritual Guidance Academy, or email me at spiritualguidanceacademy@gmail.com. Email our team. If it's easier for you to write Necole at NecoleXO.com, email me. NECOLE at NecoleXO.com. This is a make it or break it week. This is a I know what to do now. I know why I got fired. I know why I can't go back to working for nobody. I know why this ain't the love of my life. I know why all of that was me. I know why this is the man I'm supposed to marry. I know why this is the woman that was meant for me. I know why I'm going through this stage in my young life. I know why I feel so weird and alone, but I'm not really. I know why I can't be hanging around these people anymore. I know what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I know why I got this chronic disease. I know why I'm supposed to share all of this hardship, and I know how now. I know who I'm supposed to be blessing. I know why and how I'm going to be a blessing to others. All of these things I feel are going to be coming to us this week. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I don't want to scare anybody, but I want you to know you've got a pen, you've got paper, write it down, because this is going to be something that goes down in your history book for your legacy, no matter how old you are this week, okay? Does that make sense? Hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that it makes sense. I sure appreciate it. So Miss Wood says, what I saw was divine white light coming down through my crown chakra, radiating through my body and out to humanity. Wow. Girl, wow. That's beautiful. I can't wait to see what you're going to be doing next. All right, awesome. Shauna, thank you. Tanya, thank you. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Miss Carol. Thank you, Miss Woods. Thank you so much, everybody. Spiritual Superstars, we've started our units in our private Facebook group at Spiritual Guidance Academy. And we will be kicking them off on Monday, this Monday coming up. I think it's the 20th of, let's see, what's today? 17, 18, 19. I think it's the 20th of October at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we will be recording them. So even if you miss it, just pop on over there and participate. I love for y'all to pass notes in class. I love for you to ask questions, ask each other questions, and just have a good time. You know, laugh, share, all of it, because this is going to be a transformative week, as this is a transformative month, and it sure as heck is a transformative year. All right. So awesome. Okay, it's the 19th. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. I love y'all. Have a beautifully, beautifully blessed weekend. And I'll see you soon. Mwah.